Last year, that is in 2014, India had the dubious honor of being included in the International Piracy Watch List. This by a US government panel. And there was good reason for it. The Indian film industry, right from Bombay to Chennai to Hyderabad, is worth some 15,000 crore rupees. It incurred a loss of 10 to 20% annually just because of this piracy.
That's right. 10% of 15,000 crores would be quite a lot of zeros.
And that's the lower limit,
I guess. And in the 70s, it was your local VHS vendor giving you pirated stuff. In the 90s, it was illegal video CDs. Now, 2015, it is bigger. It's high-tech software graduates who have entered the nexus with internet streaming and downloads.
The biggest blockbuster of the year, Bahubali, with an estimated budget of over 200 crores, was released in 4,000 theatres on the 10th of July. And while the film was running to packed houses in theatres, S.S. Rajamouli's magnum opus was also uploaded illegally on the internet on the very first day of its release. Within a few hours, several links of the complete movie went viral. The anti-piracy cell of Telugu Film Chamber of Commerce in Hyderabad quickly swung into action and identified a website by the name of TeleTorrents that had illegally uploaded the film. The anti-piracy cell tracked down the administrator of the website as Priyank Kumar Paradeshi from Jabalpur. With the help of local police, Priyank's house was raided and he was allegedly arrested red-handed uploading Bajrangi Bhaijaan on July 17th, which was the first day of the film's release. Shockingly, the alleged kingpin of this piracy racket, Priyank, was working as a senior manager in a multinational software company IBM in the city of Pune. He was drawing a salary of over 2 lakh rupees per month.
This guy is having very high income and he's in a very responsible position with a very big IT company, and that he's the mastermind behind such a large syndicate is very shocking. Unfortunate fact that most of these people are not illiterate. They clearly know what they're doing.
Once Priyank was arrested, the police busted an organized professional piracy racket networked through various syndicates through India and around the world. Priyank was operating an international piracy network across various cities including Jabalpur, Pune, Gwalior, Ghaziabad, Bhopal, Chennai, Bangalore and Thiruvananthapuram. Also internationally from California, France and even Australia. The hard disk seized from his possession showed that in the last few years, the gang had pirated over 1,200 films, which included Bollywood, Hollywood, as well as films from regional cinema. In all, this gang had 65 websites on which the films would be uploaded. The investigations revealed that high-end cameras were being used in multiplex cinema halls to shoot these films.
In India, in 99% of the cases that we have seen, camcording is the root cause. So basically we want to sensitize all the cinema staff, and in some cases, unfortunately, it's also an insider job.
After recording the film in theatres, the perpetrators would work on the film's audio mixing and ultimately upload the film in the cyberspace. The gang had different payment gateways like PayUmoney and PayPal. While camcording in cinemas is the root cause of 90% of piracy in India, incidents of films leaking in post-production stages have also been reported.
CNN-IBN has the investigation details that reveal how this entire network operated. For camcord recording in cinema theatres, anywhere between 5,000 to 2.5 lakhs will be paid depending upon the quality and the demand of the film. The pirates even felt that recording the movie first day first show was easy because the cinema people were lazy at that time. HD quality, exclusive, untouched version fetched more money.
And therefore expressing a sense of helplessness is S.S. Rajamouli. He's the man who has given us India's most expensive film to date, that is Bahubali. Its estimated budget was some 200 crore rupees. And listen to this, it lost 19 crore rupees within the first few days of its release just because of piracy.
How big is the threat do you see of online piracy, and how big is the concern for the film industry?
The pirates network is much more efficient, much more stronger than our own. I'm very sad to say this, but it is much more stronger than our own distribution network. Now they have found out ways of pirating the film on the first day, even before the first show is screened. Send it to places like Malaysia or Singapore, duplicate it into millions of copies, and by the second day they are able to put it on the market across thousands of shops, across the lakhs of shops across the country. It is a very disturbing factor. What people need to understand is it is not just about films. It is a very very dangerous network which has roots into every part of the country, and they should understand that if these people decide to do something more dangerous things like drugs or whatever, they will do it much more efficiently. Safety of the country is at risk. At the onset of it, you can just look at, okay, it's just a film. What happens if I buy a CD for 10 rupees or 20 rupees or whatever? What is the country going to lose, or what are these guys who are going to make a lot of money are going to lose? But at the back of it, it is such a big criminal network that is developing or well developed.
From Mumbai to Chennai, piracy is rampant and affects every big or small film. The industry says there is only one way to look at it. When you watch a downloaded film, it's nothing short of stealing.
In Chennai, the Tamil film industry loses between 20 to 40% of box office revenue every year due to piracy. We spoke with actor Vishal, who decided to take on the real villains in the film industry. Last year, he not only confronted shop owners who were selling pirated versions of his film Pooje, but he also seized the DVDs and reported the matter to the police.
They were selling pirated DVDs literally so openly in the market. So I noticed one particular poster of my film and another poster of Vijay's film side by side. So I thought they would be selling only in the audio series, and I told my manager to just go and check. That's when I got to know that they're selling it in the open. So I decided to call the police immediately, and I told my people to call the press. The entire industry, it's high time they come out in one voice and try to do something to show awareness that it is a crime.
We also met with George Pius, who is a co-producer in the Kamal Haasan film Papanasam. The Papanasam team filed a complaint with the Chennai police in July after illegal copies of the film were found freely available on the internet just 3 days after its release.
Well, actually, Papanasam, the pirated stuff was out on the third day. So it really affected the film very badly. Some kind of legislation from the government that, somebody indulging in piracy online or otherwise, the punishments would be far more stringent than what is